I'm going to have to just correct it again later. We are indeed right on the edge of the atmosphere here, so come on. Yeah, we got communications, good. There we go. So, that estimated burn is also 1 minute 9 seconds. And that will correct our pitch. So they'll be burning at T minus... Yeah, there we go, we've entered the atmosphere. T minus 35 seconds. Maybe 34. Don't like this dipping into the atmosphere thing. Oh, we're back out of the atmosphere again. There we go. So, we're nearly ready for burn. Oops. Now, make sure we're right on target. And let's watch our trajectory come into line with this. I didn't bring myself a drink this evening. That was a bit foolish. Not a lot of fuel left. A little bit worrying. I think we can cut it there. So, 69, we're dipping back into the atmosphere again there, but we are in a fairly decent position to work on this orbit a bit. Yeah, maybe not there. Let's go round to where our periapsis needs to be. Dipping in and out of the atmosphere. Music's going crazy. Okay, so that will put our apoapsis where we need it to be. Pretty much. There we go. So that's another 46-second burn. I think we might be all right for that. Providing we have some kind of communication when we do it. We'll be up there, so we'll have sunlight. We'll be pointing towards the moon. Will we be able to see? We might just be able to see that satellite over there. We'll have to see how that pans out. So let's spin ourselves around to where we need to be. back out of the atmosphere again. Got communication with the space station again, but that hasn't got communication with Kerbin. Oh. Almost a collision there with the space station. Okay, so a 46-second burn means we need to burn at T-minus 23 seconds, but we don't have any communications. We're just outside communications with the Twitch Polo. Let's see if we can switch to that quickly and see if that has got a dish pointing at active vessel. If it hasn't, let's get that done quickly. Activate, there we go. Back to the map. Switch back to the switch to, and let's see if that gives us communications. It's very, very close on the old I see a green light. I like green lights. Okay. So our burn was 46 seconds, so that's T-minus 23, and we have just about, look at that, skimming the surface of the planet there for the communication with that satellite. I think we are going to make it. Don't have a lot of fuel left, but we don't need a lot of fuel for what we've got planned. Come on. T-minus 23, here it comes. 24, 23. We are burning. Our orbit is orbitizing. Which is a bit like alphabetizing, but with less letters. Cut. Ooh, did we do it? Yeah, I think we did it. Okay. Close that. Let's have a look. With a deviation of less than 3%. So our deviation, we deviated very slightly here. So we'll have to correct that around at our apoapsis. How close is our apoapsis? 3051. 3067. So let's just burn a little bit more. 3081. Okay, I've gone too far. There we go, 3061. Oh, it's 3067. Okay, I read that wrong. We've got fuel left. We're alright. There we go, 3065, 69. Okay. It'll do. So, how much fuel have we got left? Enough to finish off what we need to do here. So, let's spin ourselves round to the apoapsis now. Our angle is very slightly off, isn't it? Okay. Stop. Now, our periapsis needs to be 102 and it's currently 141. Let's bring that in. There's our tick. We have the right orbit within 3% tolerance. We neutralise controls for 10 seconds, which I've kind of just done. Come on, give us the contract. Give us the contract. This is a lot of science for this very, very simple contract. Come on, I've neutralised the controls. Oh, let's turn off the SAS. I think you have to do that as well. Hey, there we go. Right. Contract complete. 346 science for that. For launching that piddly little thing. So, we didn't manage that one. We've almost managed that one, apart from the fact that we're in a completely different orbit around a completely different celestial body. But we did launch an unmanned probe and neutralise the controls for 10 seconds. So, okay, so we've got that contract sorted. We can leave this in orbit now. What's its power like? It's going to be a bit unreliable, but what I'm thinking is if we... Well, that's an Omni. We can just leave the Omni running, can't we? And we can come back to that later if we need to. That has communication currently with our geosynchronous, almost geosynchronous probe. It's not quite geosynchronous, but there we go. So we can head back now to the Space Centre. What have we got here? Ships, debris. Yeah, let's head back to the Space Centre and have a look what we're going to do with those science points. How much funds do we have now out of interest? 987,000 funds and 598 science. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, what are we going to spend our points on? 598 means we can spend... we can buy one 300 tier and one 160 tier. This is landing legs and things. This is wings and spaceplane stuff, which maybe we want to start to have a look at. Things like the turbojet engine, cargo bays, etc, etc. This is some docking ports and things. Not really too fussed about those, to be honest. I think what we're going to do is buy this one, which gives us lots and lots of stuff for space planes, which could be fun to have a play with. Now, let's have a look at what we're going to unlock with the 300 points. We have the nuclear engine. We have, what is this? Advanced metalwork. So this is some stack separators, the junior docking port, the fabrication module from MKS, and I think that's the orbital version of it. We have here, under advanced aerodynamics, we have lots more spaceplane stuff, aerodynamic parts, Clampertron docking port, crew cabin, blah 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 blah, things for planes. Next one, high altitude flight, which is control surface.